So Minnesota Timberwolves guard Malik Beasley, he's in jail as of Sunday after being arrested for possession of a controlled substance and concealing stolen property. Now, police showed up to the brother's house on Saturday and took him into custody. Now, at the time, he was being held without bail at the time and is waiting to see a judge, and that could take at the time at least 24 hours. So the team issued a statement saying we are aware of the situation involving Malik Beasley and in the process of gathering information at this time, and say the Timberwolves are holding a 3-week voluntary camp in Minneapolis, okay? So it come back, later they gave an update. So he had been released, you say, from custody pending criminal complaints. Then another update came out to this story and says that what happened was the police had approached a vehicle, because what happened is somebody went in front of his house. He went outside with a gun and he was like, hey, what you doing over here? Hey, get on somewhere, right? But you can't be pointing guns at people. You just can't be doing that unless it's a threat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the street in front of your house, you can't. No, if they come on your property, it's a little different. So it said that when the car was stopped in front of his house, he pointed the gun and told him to get out of here, as we stated. He said the alleged victims claimed they were driving away and Beasley continued to point the weapon at them. Now, when the cops arrived and set up a perimeter around the property and they stopped that car that left the brother's house, it said they obtained a warrant to search his house and claimed that he had narcotics and several guns inside, one which was stolen. It said, and that's when they took him into custody and booked him, etc. My thing is this. I tell brothers this all the time. And the substance was marijuana, okay? Wasn't no hardcore drugs, marijuana. I told y'all this before. If you are in a state that has marijuana on the ballot to be legal, go vote for it to get it legalized. Not because you want to smoke weed. Not because of that. Because that's what they use to lock up so many brothers in the community. Notice most of those arrests that come with brothers is always some marijuana, right? Now, we could say, well, they shouldn't be smoking marijuana. Leave that mess alone. It's going to get you caught up. That's true. I don't fool with no marijuana. I don't fool with nobody's drugs. Never have. I'm not a drunkard. I don't drink like that. When you say social drink, that's me. And that means I could drink something every few months, if anything, and then you may see me nursing one drink, if that much. Because usually I don't even want to fool with it. That's why people always say it's good to go somewhere with Phil, because I can always be the designated driver because Phil don't even drink like that. And if I know I'm driving, I ain't drinking that one. You get what I'm saying? Because I've just never been one to want to do all that. But vote for it if it's on the ballot, just to, help those of you, especially in the community. And also there's some business opportunities there as well. The gun thing. He has a Second Amendment right. We all do. But legally obtain your guns. And if you don't know where this gun come from, don't put it in your house. Don't take it from nobody. Hey, man, I give you this gun. No. I buy my own gun. I buy it legally. I don't want no issue or problem. Because the first time they catch me with one, you already know how it is for us as black people. Good and well, they're going to throw the book at us. You got so many brothers get caught up on that weed and some guns. We just covered the story of Kodak Black. Same thing about a gun and some weed. It's like a pattern, with y'all. Leave the weed alone, brothers. Unless you are in the state. Listen, if you are a weed head and you love weed, that's just your thing. You love it. Go to a state that's legalized, like your Californias, your Colorados, places like that. Go to those states since you love your weed so much, and that way you're not gonna get caught up. Now the gun thing, well, you need to go ahead on and make sure you get your stuff legally. And then you got to be careful. You just can't point guns at people. They can give you a charge just for pointing a gun. So I hope this brother can get out of this, because like I said, Kodak Black ended up going to federal, jail over his. So let's see what happened with this brother. But leave me a comment. Let me know anything about this particular story with Malik Beasley with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Maybe some of you know him or watched him play. But yeah, he caught up now.